I'm staying on the topic of
I'm
podcast.
here today, man. I'm here today.
This jumper is
I told you niggas, I'm here today.
Okay, all right.
Now, on the subject of podcasts, I feel like
I love when math get all podcasty. Now on the subject of... Yo, you've literally punched niggas in the face on stage. Now on the subject of podcasting. Yo, you niggas are so cute, yo. I love to see it, though. I love to see it.
he's with the cute. He's with the cute.
I love to see it, man.
He's still Brooklyn in his blood. We from Brooklyn, man. He's with the cute.
Got it.
On the subject of podcasts, like I was saying, I feel like chemistry is a really big deal. And I forgot to ask you this before you walked in here. Is there anything that you don't want to talk about?
You can't even keep a straight face.
No, you can shoot.
All right, chemistry is very important.
You can't edit it out if I don't give it to you.
Can't you?
You didn't get that. If he don't say nothing that you don't,
Yeah,
you're not gonna use, you
control
can't
that.
cut
That's
it
on
out. It's on him.
You can ask whatever the fuck you want to ask.
Okay.
There's certain shit I will be tactful in discussing.
Tactful.
Yeah,
Chemistry.
I'm normally without tact.
How important is chemistry with you and your co-host?
Most important thing.
Most important.
Most important thing. Number one on the board at all times.
Right.
Chemistry is the intangible thing that black people are hired at these companies to explain to other people. You can't get it when you're looking at a sheet.
Right.
You might not understand. That's where convincing comes in. Chemistry is the most important thing.
I agree.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I agree.
Well, you always say, Esso, the synergy of having humans come together and have that fluidity, that they know how to control their anger with amongst each other, be honest with each other, also be reserved, let somebody cook. Kind of like how Golden State, they'll let Klay Thompson cook, even though Steph is the star for that moment. So
Well, you're moving into that space too soon.
Okay,
You're
understood.
going there.
I
You're
didn't
going
know.
there.
I didn't know.
Would you say you have better chemistry now than you did before?
I was just about to
That's not fair to say.
Why is not fair to say?
Because chemistry existed in both. That's how both succeeded.
Right.
I'm in year 2 with my guys currently. And I've known both of them longer. So it's different.
And that was important to pick.
You would have never convinced me that that would happen there. But in year 5, it's different.
Right.
That could happen here. That could happen here. That could just happen somewhere. And we won't know. But chemistry was there with both.
Well, being somebody
They don't succeed without.
being somebody who's been through that, what would you say are the warning signs that you would have to look for before we get to year 5 and run into what are some similar issues that you've been through?
Oh man, I could sit here for days, but I wouldn't get
What was the
into it.
main thing? Just give me the main thing.
Everybody has to be comfortable with themselves. That's the number one thing. You just got to be comfortable with you and who you are and what you represent at all times. From Joe Budden TV days, when I just had a camera.
I remember those days.
Me too, vividly.
Yeah. That was 10,
Because for
280.
me, I didn't have a label. I wasn't producing music. I was in lawsuits. And that was my thing that I had to come, when you're thinking of a way. Like, that was my thing. And at some point, it got big. And nobody wanted to do it. Or, once it got big, everybody changed. My view of that was from behind the camera. I'm not in this. But boy, do I see it. And I got to go, I'm the one tasked with going to have to think of a way around it. Eventually, I just said, fuck it, and something else started going on. Maybe I went back to rapping, I don't remember. But love and hip hop, same thing. And this is what they on season whatever. Every year, it never fails. Niggas be the coolest in the world. And then when that camera get on.
It's different. It's different.
I come from hip hop. So I know these niggas be the stage name and it'd be that. It's different. So I'm pretty good at just spotting when it's gonna get different.
And that's usually around the success.
No, not necessarily. No.
Is it
No?
a time frame or an attitude, or what's the warning signs?
I mean, I get people, everybody's asking this question, but you're successful in your field. You're successful in your field. You guys are successful in your field. I'm pretty sure you've seen it already. I've seen it.
I know what you're asking me, so I'm gonna answer it because that's why I'm here. The very first time I had to think about it being an issue in podcast space was we fought in the Spotify negotiation, me and my partners, for marketing. It's really a branding play, right? And you got to show me the marketing. And the marketing plan was genius. I put a billboard here. We was designing this. Like, we was drawing this up. They didn't know.
Right.
Yo, have them all pop up at the same time. Yo, 1 week, then 1 week. Like, we was bugging.
Yeah.
But it's only my name that's on the contract.
Is it security? Was it security?
Spotify is a big company. Their perspective is, we have a contract with you. We're putting you on the billboard. We worked this out. We're covered. You fuck up, we're covered. You going up there. They didn't sit right with the guys. They didn't sit right with the guys at all. And they asked about it. Maybe they should have. It's not Spotify explaining to them why they can't be on it. It's me.
Right.
Play it in your head.
Yeah.
Stop.
that might not be their story.
You talking too much
That
already.
might not
He
be.
talking too much already. That's too much talking already. Play that out in your head amongst a friend group.
Nah, I understand it.
We already know.
Trust
Once
me,
you
bro.
told the story, it was playing out.
My shit is light speed. I already see it.
Dog.
I see how it goes.
It's nasty. It's
I've
nasty.
seen it. I've seen
You
it.
think I want to be in that position? Like telling niggas I love or explaining to niggas I love rules that I don't make? They say, yo, go ask them. I'm waiting to ask. Yo, no. We ordered the phone. Should we put my niggas up there? No. All right. That don't sit right. Shit like that don't sit right.
So do they
But
feel
your
like you can
reaction
afford
to
time?
it, I can't speak to how nobody else feel. Niggas ain't here.
Did they want you to dead the Spotify thing? Like, you know how some dudes be like, if they ain't gonna show all of us love, then we all out.
No.
Okay then.
But what about
None of that was shown to me at all. This is a conversation in hindsight.
Understood.
This is a hindsight conversation. We know more today than we did yesterday. But in that moment, no, I don't think I should have been the guy to come back and tell niggas I fuck with any of that shit.
Right.
But I understood it. And if niggas didn't understand it, they don't normally say in that moment, nah, we don't understand that.
Right.
It just kind of goes, because we men and who the fuck is expressive? But things like that happen, and you just notice. And you're like,
But what about
This
the
ain't- this ain't
previous
funny,
loyalty though? Like, if I started this and we building this thing and it's being built and you're getting paid, you know what I'm saying? It's like us right here, right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we done built and we're doing great things and we're moving up. And you've been solid the whole entire time. If one thing goes wrong, I'm not gonna think that you're just trying to leave me out or something.
But
You know what I'm saying?
you
Like,
don't know.
I'm thinking past
Everybody
that
has a
because
different psyche. Everybody is dealing with their own shit. So sometimes it might not be that. It might be a situation that happened before that's still haunting them, or in the back of their mind, they're thinking there's a possibility. Especially when you gain something, when you have something. Joe's been dealing with being a celebrity for a long time. For a long time. But when like there's brand new people, and these brand new people have a brand new fame, and they're starting to like really appreciate it, the next thing that happens is, what if it goes away?
What about the, I still go back to what about the loyalty though? Like he don't have to have me on. He don't gotta have me on no show, right? I'm on this show and we moving,
Right.
And something occurs that don't sit right with me. I'm not just moving away and going to Han saying, you know what, Mav did this shit on purpose. Somehow he knew some way he don't want us on the fucking billboard.
But that's early. Nobody did that. We've had that moment and we kept pushing.
Right.
This is
The
a
funny thing is-
conversation in hindsight.
Right after, that happened, this happened. And I was like, oh, this is interesting. But that's another conversation. It's another conversation. But let's stay on the topic of chemistry.
Yo, and just to be clear, mad podcasters out there going through this.
Yeah.
Like, this is not a
It's-
Joe
it's not
specific.
happening right now
Yeah, it's
with a
not.
lot of people.
Yo, nah,
It's happening with you?
Nah.
Yeah.
People's
But this goes
Next week.
on.
Next-
And if you go,
Not next week.
if you go through it, you kind of understand all the intricacies of why it goes on like that.
So what could you have done differently in retrospect and hindsight? Was there anything you could have done different?
Yeah, it was mad shit I could have done differently.
Hindsight 2020, so it don't matter.
No, but that, no,
He's
but
on one today.
The mad shit I could have done.
this is not to
Play
place blame or anything, but no, if we can
To
help
give-
avoid the situation for
listen,
somebody else
to
who's
give knowledge
listening.
to
Exactly.
the.
That situation will be avoided. I'm insulated correctly today.
Right.
And as a businessman, that's kind of what you learn. You got to be insulated correctly. The people that you're trying to help could be the ones to hurt you. So you got to keep a strong
man.
barrier up
Ain't
at all
that
times.
the fuck?
The same thing that they were guilty of, I was guilty of. We had the friend glasses on. Like, had I not had the friend glasses on all the way through, and I was just on my business shit, because I'm a different beast back there, oh man, this would have been,
Yeah. Miss
A,
something.
B, C, and D.
yeah.
It's nothing. This is how I go. This is what's up.
I got the friend glasses on, so we don't see that shit till this shit is about to fucking implode. And now it's all this emotion in here. Niggas ain't handling shit right. Niggas ain't
Well,
talking.
let's
Niggas
keep
is
the
all
emotion
nasty.
going. Do you still got love? You still love them?
I love everybody. I got love everybody. What are you talking about?
Would you ever work with them again?
No. Not today.
Not today. Not today.
Maybe tomorrow.
Can't speak for them.
Maybe tomorrow. Maybe next week.
Because I can't speak to, that's not a concern of mine. I know where I was at when that happened. I felt like I couldn't progress my business with that infrastructure.
Right.
That's deep.
I was handicapped. I was handcuffed.
Right.
And honestly, they needed to go and own shit. They need to go and own their own
To
shit.
see what it is, and then maybe.
Go do it. I used to
Right.
say that about Jersey City rappers. Y'all can't wait for another one of you niggas to make it.
Then
So
you'll
y'all can
understand the hate that comes with this.
Y'all just talking. But I want you to get it. This ain't a Joe thing. So no, I think everything happened the way it was supposed to happen. I think I definitely could have went about it better.
All right. You can choose to answer this one or not. So who would have won in the fair one?
Jesus Christ.
No?
By just punching at stars. By just punching at stars.
Hey, it's just got, hey.
What the hell is wrong with this guy?
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the